Let's talk about the dodo bird. Now, the dodo bird is a type of flightless bird that exists within the Columbidae family, which is the exact same family as modern-day pigeons. They lived on the island of Mauritius. The ancestors of the dodo likely flew to the island, in which case they became pretty comfortable because there were no natural predators, and as a result, over generations, the dodo bird became flightless and it became relatively huge. It's kind of an example of island gigantism. But also because the dodo had no natural predators, it lost any instinct to basically run away. It didn't really have any fear of anything because that wasn't a trait that was instilled into them. And as a result, when Dutch sailors eventually came to the island, the dodos didn't really know how to react and they were relatively easy to subdue. The Dutch sailors did take advantage of that, and they of course eliminated a lot of dodos. And along with the Dutch, there were several invasive species that were introduced to the island, and those species also hunted the dodos and also took out their eggs, which was also a huge problem because the dodo only laid one egg at a time, and it laid it on the ground because, again, no natural predators, no reason to be afraid. As a result of all of this, the dodo went extinct pretty quick, which is really sad because it was relatively recent. It was only the 1660s when the dodo went extinct. But they were wiped out so fast that we don't really have a good record of even what they looked like in life. And what's even more unfortunate is that the sailors who were on the island even wrote that the dodo did not even taste that good. They simply just took out a lot of them because they were easy. Again, they had no instincts to run away. So it was easy to just, take out a lot of them, despite the fact that they didn't, taste that good. The dodo is often used as the poster child of extinction because, again, it is relatively recent and it's something that was caused by humans. It's a huge example of why things like conservation are so incredibly important because there are a lot of endangered species today that we do need to try to help save, and we need to ensure their survival. The dodo can be used as an example of that, but it's obviously not the only example. There's other creatures like the thylacine, or of course nowadays there are several animals who are meeting a similar fate. So basically I say remember the dodo.